Hello, welcome to Cameos. I am Samson. With me, I have Just Rambling. O'Shaughnessy. Unfortunately, he's still in prison for that whole IT furry ring he got caught up in. But we've been writing him. We put money on his books. He learned how to make what's that prison meal called? Where you combine ramen noodles and Cheetos, and then there's like one more ingredient.
Like, uh, I don't know.
Well, he cooking. You get like a prison burrito with ramen noodles and some Cheetos, and
Yeah.
he cooking. So he's learning some new skills in there. He'll get out soon though. And then Fu actually went to visit him to try that uh that new meal that O'Shaughnessy learned to make. So thoughts and prayers for
Food's gastrointestinal system.
yeah.
Actually, no. Food and challenge himself quite a bit when it comes to all the oddities and horrible meals there are out there. Do you think he's tried the what was the black ooze that you reported on a few weeks ago?
I hope so. The Stranger Things black ooze stuff. I hope he's
Yeah.
tried it.
God, we haven't heard from him in a while. He might have tried it and it did not go well.
Yeah, that is true.
Speaking of not going well, this is a terrible segue. Um, Kimberly Herbert Gregory, star of Vice Principals, dies at 52.
Yeah, she was hilarious. Vice Principals.
I've
I
never
don't.
seen it.
You never seen Vice Principals? I love that show.
Nah.
That show's amazing. She's also in a cartoon. What's it called? Clarence something. I never watched that one. I heard it was hilarious. One of the Cartoon Network cartoons. So rest in peace to her. Might have been something heart related. I think.
Yeah, she
I
did
thought I
die
was,
young, 52.
yeah. I thought I saw an article about it. Because I was like trying to figure out how she passed. Same one like
Hmm.
one of the former Ravens passed uh, this week too. This is not a sports podcast, but you know, so it's just sad, man. People, going so quick, so young.
Yeah, that's from condolences to her family. That's
Yeah,
tragic. Um, in gaming news, Nintendo is suing a Reddit mod for 4.5 million in damages. The company has accused them of operating multiple piracy sites and distributing thousands of Switch games. As much as we like to rail against Nintendo's bad consumer practices on this show, they fully in the right on this one. It's like everybody who's ever
oh yeah,
downloaded an emulator or a ROM, which we would never do because we are good, upstanding individuals who purchase all of their things that they acquire, especially hard copy software and hardware, because you never know what the way things are going. Server breakdown, all of a sudden your whole game library is gone.
that's a good
But
segue.
yeah,
By the way, I'm gonna let you finish.
it's it's generally understood that like you don't sell pirated content because that's how you get a bunch of SWAT agents storming your house with Super Mario hats on.
Yeah, when I first read this, I read it wrong. I thought it said
Uh,
like, it's they were suing. I thought they were suing Reddit. I was like, why are you suing Reddit? Nah, he just is a user on Reddit.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons to sue Reddit.
Yeah, but this is this is egregious. You can't do that. Apparently, he got multiple warnings. Like,
Yeah, that's all on him.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
brother,
I
come on.
don't. Yeah, I can't even feel bad for you, man. I'm sorry.
Like,
If you had
everybody knows.
if you got no warning, then I feel bad. Like, come on, man. He's just a little guy, but he got multiple warnings. All right, at this point,
I mean,
it's
honestly,
egregious.
like, even if he didn't get a warning, I wouldn't feel bad. Everybody knows that when you download pirated content, the worst thing you can do is distribute it for a profit.
Yeah,
That is the one thing that has been appearing at the beginning of every DVD we've ever purchased, every video game terms and conditions. Like it's generally known. Like why would like I get it, times are hard, you need to make a quick buck, but why would you do it in the dumbest way imaginable?
I don't know, man. He yeah.
I,
Good luck to him,
uh,
man.
I can't even say that. That's just a very stupid decision to make. But Nintendo,
I don't
that's
give
gonna be
a
an open
shit
shut
what
case for
nobody.
Nintendo. They're gonna be like, "Hey, did you steal? Yes or no?" And if the answer is yes, please hand over $4.5 million. In AI getting way
Wait,
too
hold
many
up.
rights. What's
I
up?
thought I thought that was a good segue into the PlayStation hard copy news.
Oh, I couldn't verify that, so we're gonna hold that
Oh,
off for
all right.
next
Well,
week.
never mind then.
Yeah.
I was happy. I was like, oh, my dreams come true.
Vindication, but no, we here like to practice quality journalistic standards on cameos, unlike a majority of cable news. So once that's verified, we'll bring that to you guys. Virtual K-pop group Plave, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, wins a lawsuit against the man who called them ugly. The group's agency filed a lawsuit seeking 6.5 million won per member for emotional distress.
This is the AI group, right? Like
Yeah,
they're not
but
real.
to elaborate further, the defendant not only called Plave ugly, but also repeatedly insulted the performer behind Plave. So Plave won the case. The term Korean men from the article is a literal translation. It's a derogatory slang used to disparage Korean men. So this is essentially a harassment case. I thought it was AI
Oh,
gaining
okay.
rights like iRobot or some shit.
I did too.
But no, we're not there yet. It's just a guy repeatedly
Okay.
harassed the person behind these characters.
All right, yeah, thank you, Hita-sen, and welcome to the chat. I thought it
Oh, it
was
says AI here.
huh? They're not AI.
Oh, it says AI here.
They're animated group is what
Yeah,
I
yeah, I'm fine with, yeah.
trust. This is the Korean things expert here. I
I got
trust.
you.
I trust what they're saying.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
yeah,
that's
I know it's you. I didn't want to.
we knew. We just didn't
Yeah,
want to dox you.
yeah. I didn't even give your gender. That's how much I was trying not to dox you.
Sometimes. This is a story that was bound to excite Samson. Timothy Chalamet spent years secretly training for Marty Supreme. He says, and I quote, "This is who I was before I had a career."
Yeah, sorry, Mars Supreme is like an upcoming movie. I forgot when it comes out actually, but it's about like a ping pong champion. Um, Hold on, when's that movie come out again? Because I
I'll
really want
check.
to see that.
I'll double check.
December,
Continue.
Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, continue your thought. I got you.
But yeah, so Mars Supreme it's about a ping pong champion, and like Timothy was doing an article or doing an interview, and he said he when he was filming Dune, he had the ping pong table there. When he was filming Wonka, he had the ping pong table there. He was filming something else. Everywhere he went, he had a ping pong table with him so he could practice. Uh, and I love that. I love when like actors like learn how to do things like truly for a role. And like just the fact that Timothy Chalamet was preparing to play Marty Supreme for like how how many years from Wonka? I think Wonka was the first reference he made. When did Wonka come out?
2 years ago.
So yeah, for 2 years he's been practicing this, getting ready for
Yeah.
this movie. This movie looks great.
Yeah, I got to I got to tip my hat to Timothy Chalamet. Like he very easily could have been the type to just take on generic Hollywood heartthrob roles, but everything I've seen him do from like Wonka to Dune to this, like it's all been really challenging his skills as an actor.
Hmm.
So I wish him nothing but success.
Same, and that movie really looks good. Check out the trailers out for Marty Supreme. So Tyler
Yeah,
Creator's in it, or Tyler Okoma. That's what he
yeah.
does. His if he's not making music, he's Tyler Okoma. I respect that.
Yeah, he mentioned at one of the award shows, he won an award that he was chasing after the greats like Robert De Niro, Viola Davis, so on and so forth. And seems like he
Tyler or
meant that
Timmy?
shit.
Tyler or
Timmy.
Timmy? Okay, yeah. It wasn't clear.
Gotcha. California bans streaming services from increasing audio levels during commercials. Gavin Newsom says we heard Californians loud and clear, and what's clear is that they don't want commercials at a volume any louder than the level at which they were previously enjoying a program. I fully support this shit because
Yeah,
that is
same.
annoying.
It's very annoying. I forgot what I was watching. It might have been like on Prime or something. It might have been like Gen V. At a
Yeah.
normal volume. Here come the commercials, like 7 decibel levels higher. Like, yo, so you got to turn your TV down. Like, why would you do that? You just try to make sure I'm not asleep, or like
It,
to make sure you
it,
pay
it's like
attention.
it's like they're trying to flashbang you with information. Like trying to like ingrain it into your brain so you don't forget it. And me personally, like I'm a very petty individual. When you do that and it annoys me, I make it an active point to not purchase whatever the fuck you just tried to deafen half of my household with.
I'd boycott your whole company,
Yeah.
everything
Like
you
that is
own.
a like of all the ways to advertise to people, that was by far the most annoying one.
Yeah, that was weird. Sorry, Lucid. I
Yeah.
saw your comment, by the way. I'm ignoring it. I saw what
Look,
you said.
look. In some not so good movie news, the Smashing Machine opens to 6 million at the domestic box office. This is the lowest opening of The Rock's career. The budget was 50 million.
Yeah, that's sad. I want to go see it. I just haven't had the time to go see it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like those opening week numbers. It's like no people these days just don't have the time to go that uh, quickly to the movies. So I do want to see it though. So I want to see that. I want to see the Leo movie. I haven't seen that yet. A couple things. Him. I was trying to see what the if it was bad or not. I just
I
haven't had the
mean,
time.
those opening week numbers are really important because from there it's a steady decline. Like you get the most amount of money during your big opening week, and then from there is just
Hmm.
trying to see how strong the movie's legs are over however whatever span of time it is in the theaters. So for instance, like if you start off big, that's great, but then the second evaluation from there is like the week after to see like okay, is it a 60% drop, a 50% drop? If you get like anywhere between like 50 and 40, that's great because it seems like it's a good hold. Anything more than that and you're just sitting there like, "Oh, okay, this is coming to streaming immediately." So, with this case, like it's unfortunate that, The Rock actually tried to act in it and it's not getting the attention it deserves. I think a lot of it was doomed from the start as much as I was rooting for it because it's a biopic about someone who's not widely known.
Hmm.
And in today's film industry, like you need instant name recognition in order to get big box office numbers.
Yeah, but we've talked about the goal being to make a low budget film and recoup your money easily. That's what they did. 50 million's pretty well. My friend told me what the budget ranges are, but 50 million is not a lot of money, film wise.
I feel like it is for a biopic about someone that isn't very well known. Because like 50 million is the same box office, I mean, not box office, same budget as the Joker, the first Joker movie.
I
Like
mean,
that's pretty sizable.
not like 200 million is sizable for
200
a
million is
budget.
like somebody's gonna get fired if this doesn't make money.
I'm saying, but that's the big budget film metric. I can't like
Yeah.
I'm just talking like numbers wise. I can't like compare like Joker to Smashing Machine or like a what's a low budget film like Blair Witch Project, right?
Yeah.
That's low budget, and then it made X amount of dollars. It's a horror. I don't know. Usually, you put The Rock in a movie, it takes off. It's not the case, but at least this is like critically acclaimed. I really want to see it.
Yeah.
I hope
Because it's like
people go check it out.
I looked up the budget for let's say Rocket Man, the Elton John biopic. The production budget was 40 million. So it's like that's for Elton John, who pretty much everyone knows. And I having done a decent amount of research on this, I can't think of anybody who would know of the main character in this film.
Is it
So
not?
50, Yeah,
Is the
I
main
didn't
character
know
not
the.
Elton John?
I mean, no, I'm talking about for the Smashing Machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, general audiences don't know who that guy is. They were banking mostly on The Rock's fan base and goodwill and box office draw. But ever since Black Adam, The Rock hasn't really been that big blockbuster name for quite some time. Like,
Hmm.
so there was a lot that went wrong here, and I can see why. It's just unfortunate that it happened when he was like clearly committing to a role and not just playing himself.
Yeah. I just I don't want to. I don't know. So I was looking up other budgets for biopics. Like Raid's budget was 40 million. I think this is just
Yeah,
a normal number when you make this type of film.
yeah.
I hope they get it. Maybe it needs to be talked about more. And maybe we just don't live in that type of era anymore for like films. Because
Because
I think you make something good enough, somebody people are supposed to see it.
I think the key is to be viral enough.
Oh,
Because
that's weird.
I know it's unfortunate. Like I wish we
Yeah.
lived in an era where art prevailed, no matter what advertising or campaign it had behind it. But so like I get it on both sides.
Mm.
Like on the other side of it, you have people who are strapped for both time and cash, so they're gonna spend both of those things with a bit more frugality. So you know,
Yeah. People
I
are
can
broke these days.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I can't really fault people for not wanting to get up, go to the movie theater, pay all the expenses necessary to see a film that they don't know the main character or if it's even good beyond whatever Rotten Tomatoes score exists. So
It is good. Critic wise, it's very good.
yeah, but
I
also it's
got
like even for people who aren't broke, like just wait for streaming. That's the general consensus for most films.
a friend who literally will just wait for streaming for every movie. He just does not go to theater,
Yeah, I cannot
like
blame
at
them.
all. Oh well.
Like,
Go check out
uh,
the Smashing Machine, y'all.
yeah.
Just go check it
What you should not check out because Jared Leto stars in it. Tron
out.
Ares. Rotten Tomato scores for it have come in, and he brought the entire. No, I'm not saying it's not entirely his fault, but
Yeah,
I do
it's not
not like
his
that
fault.
man. Tron Ares got a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes, and
Yeah.
not only does it have a low score in Rotten Tomatoes, apparently at the premiere, along the red carpet are a bunch of AI generated images for influencers that are promoting both the film and Twitter's AI Grok. So yeah, they just failing all around.
Yeah, I'm good on that. In general, I don't like Tron. I don't really care about Jared Leto. Is is he a actual cult leader or is that like alleged?
You're gonna say alleged because we don't want to get sued here, but there's a lot of evidence to support that. Yes, an
Oh, okay.
overabundance of evidence, some would say, because
What's
yeah, he be up to some weird shit.
that? Sounds like some lint in my hand. Yeah, that's weird. But
Yeah,
so alleged cult leader. Thank you, Lucid.
yeah.
That's weird. But like movie wise, like it didn't even look good to me. Even when I saw him in it, like Tron always looks cool, but like yeah, I'm good. This
It's
it just wasn't doing it for me anyway. So
yeah. I liked Tron Legacy. It
mm,
had Daft Punk on the soundtrack. It was beautiful to watch.
it's
The
all the
story
same song.
was, yeah,
You
the
don't
story was
know.
okay. You know I love my spectacle, but the story was okay. Soundtrack was fire. It was a good popcorn film. It wasn't anything to go
Mm,
crazy over. I don't know why they pivoted to what they are doing now with this one, where it's like the Tron meets the military industrial complex, and now Jared Leto is some sort of super soldier powered by the Tron interface, and yeah, it was a lot of not good.
huh.
And yeah, once I saw Jared Leto, I was immediately just disinterested.
Yeah, why'd they cast him anyway?
I don't know. It's like, did Morbius not give you enough of an indication that people don't want to see this man on screen?
Yeah, especially when they brought it back twice and nobody went.
That was one of the greatest the internet ever pulled on theaters.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was
on
hilarious.
studios. We got a poster for the new live action One Piece, which features, I think his name
That's
is
Laboon.
Laboon.
Yeah, don't even bother trying. Just hand it over to me. I'll take over from here.
Okay, I can appreciate One Piece. I've read a
You
lot
don't know
of
what.
their
You don't
issues.
know who that
I,
is.
I know who Laboon is.
You don't know who
I knew
Laboon
his name. I
is.
said his name before you did.
Did you? Maybe I don't know.
I did.
But yeah, honestly, when I saw the poster, I was like, all right, cool. They got Laboon on the poster. It looks that's what happens after the Straw Hats get off Reverse Mountain. Like Laboon is there, so I was like, all right, this is a great poster. I will say it looked a little weird. This is when we get into like the spectacle of One Piece. Like Laboon's like a huge, it's like an island sized whale, biggest in the world. One of the like from the species that's the biggest in the world in One Piece. So it just looks weird. But it was cool. Also, with that came like the first look at Crocus, or Crocus. Sorry, yeah, Crocus. Uh, who they meet when they get off of Reverse Mountain. He's like taking care of Laboon. Um, so seeing that, I was like, okay, it's got the look. It gives me hope for the season, especially knowing that the showrunner left and everything that happened. But it'll be out next year. So look forward to that. Also, I don't know what's going on with the One Piece anime remake that Netflix got going on. I'm pretty sure it's still in the works, but I thought it was supposed to be out by now. So
Yeah, I heard they taking their time with it.
yeah, okay, which is fine. It's just how much are y'all making? How many episodes are they
Apparently, a
doing?
lot. The last I heard, like they're condensing a lot, so it's not
No,
just
but say
like
if
East
they do
Blue. I
like
think it's more than that.
no, I know, but I'm saying if they do like seasons or how much of the anime are we getting when they finish? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, look out for all that, or at least the live action. Look out for it next year.
Is Laboon inspired by like Moby Dick, Monstro from Pinocchio?
Yeah, or
Okay,
Job for the Bible. One of the three. Well, they're all
got
inspired by like the same thing, so
you.
it all comes from the same place.
Like one whale in three different forms.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We got to look at our first look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Chrome Alone 2.
Yeah, it's like
It,
it's a short. It's not a full like film or series.
yeah,
So it's just a Christmas short.
that's cute.
Yeah, it looks cool though. And the
Yeah, I'm gonna
story
check it
is
out.
what's the story? I think like they're like going after some toy maker that's using their image without their rights.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, this is a great premise. So
Yeah,
now they're traveling. I was like, all right, this is cool.
that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's tight.
We got more information about Mr. Miracle, an animated series for the DCU. It will feature Darkseid, High Father, Light Ray, Orion, and Funky Flashman.
Oh
For
no, I've
those who
been
don't
waiting for
know,
this. Yeah,
those are all awesome characters, and you will all be introduced to him and them in short time.
yeah,
Confirmed plot points include Scott Free's infection by the anti-life equation and his suicide attempt.
yeah. Sorry, Scott Free is Mr. Miracle. He's the main character.
Yeah. Can we say the S word, or do we have to say like self unalive?
He's supposed to say I'm live. You don't want to trigger
Okay.
someone. We
It's the
just
same
we from a different
same
era.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. I know. To me, it should still be triggering, but I don't know, man. I'm not from this era. That's all I can say. But yeah,
Clearly, this
wait.
is
When does that come out
stupid.
again?
No confirmed date as of yet. It's
Dang.
just been announced and story details have been revealed.
I
But
can't
I'm
wait.
excited for it.
Yeah.
It what's the name? Mr. Miracle has an amazing comic run. It features Big Barda heavily, who is his love interest, who is 7 to 8 feet tall, depending on whatever artist draws her. It's funny as hell to watch like
Mm,
Superman get into arguments with her, and he has to levitate slightly so he can be face to face.
mm,
They have one of the best love stories in comic books in general, and I
yeah.
hope they explore that.
You're gonna see a bunch of
Yeah,
tall women. As soon as this come out, you're gonna see a bunch of tall women cosplaying as Big Barda. You
I'm
don't.
gonna keep my comments to myself.
I mean, I love Mr. Miracle from. I remember watching Justice League and his story of like he's the only one to have escaped Granny Goodness and escaped
Yeah,
from Darkseid. So I
yeah.
was like, he's tight.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
so the story behind the New Gods are that in order to maintain peace between Darkseid's realm and Highfather's realm, they traded sons. So
Mm,
Darkseid's son Orion was taken in by Highfather, and Highfather's son Mr. Miracle was taken in by Darkseid.
yeah.
So they also have an awesome comic run that's going on right now called New Gods. The art is incredible. The storylines are awesome. The lore behind it, like this is another part of the DCU that I can't wait for the mainstream to be exposed to because there's a lot that goes on here. They're kind of like the Eternals, but interesting.
Orion tight too, by the way.
Yeah, the Dog of War, dude, he is fire.
Yeah.
Granny Goodness and the Furies too. I wonder who they're gonna get to play her because she is a very just sadistic and malicious character.
Probably what's her name from anything everything everywhere all at once. I don't know why I can't remember her name.
Hmm.
The white woman, she played the state worker when they were like trying to get their license fixed for their.
Was it Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis can do it.
I mean, not to doubt her acting ability, but she seems too wholesome. Like her personality and how
No,
we know her is a bit too wholesome for Granny Goodness. Granny
nah.
Goodness is a fucking monster.
So Jamie Lee Curtis is a great actress, and she's like a nerd on the low.
Yeah.
She was trying to play Dr. Koreha in One Piece. She just had a scheduling conflict, so she
Oh,
couldn't
she would have
do
been
it.
perfect for that role.
She is a huge One Piece fan.
Yeah. Um, One casting that came to mind for me for Granny Goodness was the actor. You ever seen Ted Lasso?
Nah, you know I haven't. I
Oh,
have the ability to watch it. I just haven't started it yet.
gotcha. There's an actress named Hannah Waddingham who I think would be a fantastic Granny Goodness.
Okay.
Like she's tall, imposing. She has like
Talking about
the
live
look
action,
of
right?
yeah, live action.
Sorry, is this Mr. Miracle show? Is it part of the DCU or is it like an Elseworld
Ah, I
type
can't
thing?
confirm that as of yet because it has the DCU Studios logo on it, but so does that like My Adventures with Green Lantern and My Adventures with Superman show.
Yeah, that's
So
why, and I know that my Adventures with Superman show is not
yeah, it's not
canon
canon at
at
all.
all.
Like they're gonna need a new logo because this is starting to get very confusing with these
Yeah,
animated shows. Like we know Creature Commandos is canon,
yeah.
but these other animated shows, I have no idea.
They gotta just change that top logo to Elseworlds everywhere.
Yeah. Personally, I would prefer that our first exposure to the new gods be in live action because like they are a very like big and epic and grandiose
Yeah, but
part of the DCU. And I
nobody
know
knows
that's
who they
it
are.
costs money, that's budget, and it's not a very well-known group of
Yeah,
characters, but
you're not getting that. They're gonna have to introduce the characters with a show, and then they'll appear in live action somewhere. It's probably better to do it as a cartoon,
yeah, I think with characters like that, the
cheaper.
best way to approach it is like the Black Panther and Civil War method, where you introduce one of the characters from a greater part of the universe, and everyone falls in love with him through that, and then from there they're like, "Oh, I liked him in Civil War. Let's go see his actual standalone film."
That's a good idea. They could do that and gauge the response that they get, and then decide if they
Yeah,
want to make a anything standalone for this character.
yeah,
But you got to
like Mr. Terrific too.
use a relatively unknown actor or actress
Yeah.
before you do it.
if if the DCU wanted to be some true assholes, they could ride the success of Mr. Terrific and how he was like the best character in Superman, and then
Mm-hmm.
just start his own team, the Terrifics, which consists of him, Metamorpho, Phantom Girl, and Plastic Man.
Hmm.
Also a great series. I highly
Plastic Man is
recommend. It's a
great, and
comic book.
he's like extra dangerous.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
probably like the most deadly person in the
yeah,
DC universe.
he's like so deadly. Batman had no way to deal with him. He just was like, yeah,
Yeah,
let's just hope he
like
doesn't turn evil. Batman had contingencies for everybody except Plastic Man. He's like,
let's just hope he keeps telling jokes. The moment he
yeah,
spins in a different direction, we're fucked.
yeah.
More comic news. This year we got the first Marvel and DC crossover in decades, which featured Batman and Deadpool. I have
Yeah.
my own thoughts on it. I wasn't that impressed, but next year we're getting a new Superman and Spider-Man crossover in spring of 2026. It will feature two one-shot comics, one each for Marvel and DC.
I might get it to collect it. Like I got the when they did a reprint of the DC and Marvel crossover, the big
Yeah,
trade book. I
hmm
actually bought it and just didn't open it.
yeah.
It's still in the plastic, just to collect. It's probably not worth nothing, but
Yeah.
I just like to collect things. I got this some art over here, another comic that's probably not worth nothing. I'm just collecting some things, so I might get it for that.
Yeah, for those who are into collecting, that's a very good point. Go out and get Absolute Batman #1. Absolute Batman is an alternate universe created by Darkseid in which despair is the prevailing essence as opposed to hope, which is the mainline DC universe. But Absolute Batman is already on its ninth printing. For those who don't know, that is a very, very rare occurrence. Printings mean that the book sold so much that they have to print another wave to keep up with demand. And Absolute Batman is that goddamn popular. So if you want a collector's item that'll be worth something in the next 20, 30 years or so, Absolute Batman #1 is it.
Maybe it will be. Don't take.
I'm,
No, maybe I'm just trying to protect you just in case it's not, and then somebody comes back like, yeah,
okay, this is a suggestion. I am
just
by no means
rambling.
an expert.
Just rambling said it's gonna be worse on, so I bought it.
This is not legal or financial advice. This is just a suggestion from a comic book lover. Speaking of which, the top 10 comic sales for the month of September are Deadpool and Batman #1, Batman #1, Absolute Batman #1, Batman #2, Amazing Spider-Man 11, Absolute Evil #1, Absolute Superman 11, Punisher Red Band #1, Absolute Wonder Woman 12, and Ultimate Spider-Man #21. The reason I included this is I very often ramble about how much I dislike Batman's oversaturation in films, video games, comic books, but I get it. Like,
Yeah, now you see why.
yeah, I get it. Like top 10 and he featured in the top 4, all like straight. That's insane.
Can't wait till they finish the DCU Batman movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like everyone complains about, not really complains, but there have been some gripes about how they're gonna have two Batmen, with one being Robert Pattinson's universe and the other being the DCU Batman that's going to be allegedly directed by Andy Muschietti. But like, look at this. Like, Batman is a massive draw no matter what.
Yeah,
So it's
you can do
just
both.
printing money at that point.
It'll
People are
be
going to
all
go
right.
see both.
Yeah.
Um, on to trailers. We got a new trailer for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It's releasing on November 7th on Netflix.
With what's the name? Christian Bale as Frankenstein, and who's Frankenstein's mom?
Was it?
Wait, am I crazy?
I thought it was Jacob Elordi, dude
Uh,
from
yeah.
Euphoria.
Who's is Christian Bale in this? Oh no, it's not. You're
Um,
right. It is Jacob and Lordy. My bad. What
Gotcha.
am I? What movie am I thinking of with Christian Bale then? I don't know.
Hold on. Oh, The Bride. Yeah, The Bride is getting her own film that's not connected to this. It's directed by Maggie
Oh, okay.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah,
So
Christian Bale's Frankenstein in that.
I'm about to say, yeah, I knew, I'm not crazy.
But
Oh, look, here's hold on.
Guillermo del Toro's. Huh?
Look at Hitagi with this Final Fantasy VII remake slander.
See, for the past several weeks, you've been complaining about me making the show run on for too long.
Go
With
ahead.
with what he just said, he about to turn this into a 2 hour episode starting now.
No. Keep going through the trailers.
Are you sure? Because I
Yeah,
have a
this
lot
is
of
gonna be
feelings
the
on Rebirth. Rebirth's ending was fucking
no.
terrible. Like
Keep going through the trailers. What was the next trailer?
the next trailer consisted of Aerith's death, which happened in 19 different ways across several
No,
different.
go into the next trailer, not Final Fantasy VII remake. Before I start talking about Final Fantasy 15.
Didn't even feel nothing. One of the most classic characters of all time. Just
Yeah, so
nothing.
Final
Fucked it
Fantasy
all up.
15, I got a new recipe in there. That was crazy.
Anyways, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Culling Game Worldwide advanced screening dates are.
Yeah,
I'm just going to go to North America because I think that's where the
that's it.
entirety of our fan
Yeah,
base lies. December 5th.
yeah. So that's the film. So it is coming out in theaters. So they are doing a little anime. Let's let's combine some episodes, put it out in theaters, and then next year it'll appear on Crunchyroll for the season to start. So this will be a movie. I know I talk a lot about like how much I hate this. Like I hated it when they did it for Demon Slayer. I didn't even watch it, but I'm definitely gonna go watch it for Jujutsu Kaisen. Uh,
Hypocrite.
I honestly I don't like Demon Slayer enough to spend money on it, but I
That's fair.
do like Jujutsu Kaisen enough. I'm gonna be in there. Shout out to Lucid because I know he feels the same way. We've been waiting for this season. We've been waiting for this culling game to start. Y'all don't understand how good Jujutsu Kaisen gets towards the end, and it's just like hands. They're just throwing hands the whole time. I'm very excited for this. So I will
Remember, you
definitely.
told me that it's like several issues of just fighting, barely any
It's
dialogue, just
no
hands.
at one point. So they finished the culling game. Game's over, and then it's just a couple chapters of like them preparing, and then for like 30 chapters or however many it is, it's just fights, and all they're doing is fighting. And then sometimes people are talking about the fight that's happening. Then somebody lose the fight. Then somebody else come and start fighting. That's all that it is. The entire time, it's just people jumping in. They are fighting. I'm so excited. So, yeah,
That sounds
December
pretty dope.
5th. I'm in there, man. I'm definitely
Yeah,
in there.
I might go check it out with you. I might also bring my son because he watches Jujutsu Kaisen too.
Y'all gotta stop letting y'all kids watch these these animes, man.
What's wrong with it? It's not
These
like
are not
Dabadan with
for.
all these gratuitous sexual scenes.
Oh yeah, that's true. These are not for
Yeah,
kids. I told my
he likes horror. Jujutsu Kaisen has horror elements.
my friend's daughter was mad at me because my friend she asked me like, yeah, should she be watching this? I said no. This is like gratuitous violence is so graphic. She should not be watching this. She got mad. Like, why are you snitching? Why are you telling them like they didn't know what it was until you said something? It's like I had to. I gotta protect you. You can't be watching that.
Good
But
on
yeah,
you, but also you a snitch.
yeah, I am. Ruining everybody's fun. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead, bring them. We're gonna be in there enjoying that film. Very excited, especially the goat character returns. Or so
Mhm.
the Jujutsu Kaisen um, is based off of another manga. The
Yeah.
creator he made this one manga with a different main character, but he made him too strong. Essentially, like, he's just way too strong. So then he made it's like this Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. So then he made like the regular Jujutsu Kaisen with a new main character, but that character from the original is still in the world, just as strong. So he finally appears. Um, what's that boy name? Uh, he like is Gojo's distant cousin. I don't know why I can't remember his name. It's been a long time.
I don't remember
Uh,
either.
what's his name? Yuta. There we go. His name is Yuta.
Gotcha.
And he a beast. So he finally appears in this. I'm so excited. See, Lucy
Yeah.
couldn't remember either. Like it's weird. We haven't. We're so far removed from this. Thank you, Hitagi. Yeah, I'm very excited though.
Gotcha. We got a teaser trailer for We Bury the Dead starring Daisy Ripley. After a catastrophic military disaster, the dead don't just rise, they hunt. The military insists that they are harmless and slow moving, offering hope to grieving families. But when Ava, Daisy Ridley, enters a quarantine zone searching for her missing husband, she uncovers the horrifying truth. The undead are growing more violent, more relentless, and more dangerous with every passing hour.
We'll see.
It's another zombie movie. You
Yeah,
posted it.
I know. It's like, it looks all right, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, there's got another trailer for The Thing with Feathers. I watched this trailer and I don't know what it's about. It kind of reminds me of Moon Knight with like some author talking to a giant bird entity, deity, and I don't know if it's like a thing, like a metaphor for insanity or
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe because it's called The Crow. It's just very. Go watch it for yourself, and if you come up with something different, please let me know because I'm very confused. Speaking of confused, did you know that when they killed Aerith, they proceeded to have us go into a boss rush
Come
with a
on,
bunch of
man.
MCU quips going
Go
around? We didn't
go
even get
to
to mourn this girl.
the next trailer before I start talking about why Timmy Tim is the realest from the Bronx.
We don't got any more trailers. We got our main story. Our main story is, as you probably saw in the title, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is increasing in price by 50% to $29.99 per month from $19.99 as Xbox adds new benefits, including Fortnite Crew access. Your thoughts? Because I'm still stuck on Aerith.
Wait, didn't sorry, I know our boy O'Shaughnessy was talking about how uh the move for where when Xbox sorry when Call of Duty was put on Game Pass, that also kind of triggered this price range or price raise
So I have
in a
that
way.
article as well.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry, it's like all encompassing. My bad, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm just gonna give you all the information and let you
All
take
right,
it from
yeah,
there.
sorry.
So, according to a Bloomberg article, 82% of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 sales were on PlayStation platforms because Call of Duty being on Game Pass on Xbox and PC fucked everything up. Xbox lost a lot of revenue by putting Call of Duty day one on Game Pass.
Hmm.
So, it seems like Game Pass isn't as lucrative for Microsoft as. I mean, we pretty much all knew that. Like, it very much was operating at a loss with the purpose of trying to get more subscriptions. But
Yeah,
I guess Call of Duty was the straw that broke the camel's back, or the $1 trillion corporation's back.
that's tough, man. So bad business decisions are the reason that the the price of Game Pass is going up, essentially.
Yeah. My question is like we've always said that Xbox Game Pass is the biggest value in gaming.
Uh huh.
Is that still true with the new price hike? Because over a year, that's $360 to rent some games.
So what a less than a dollar a day,
Pretty much, yeah.
right? I don't know. Personally, I feel about streaming in general. Like I'll stream music, but I still buy it. Right? I like to own my things. Uh, I never really liked Game Pass. Like I have it just because it comes with live, but and I needed live to play like Elden Ring with my friends. So
Mhm.
that's the only reason I was using it in the first place. I think things are just it's just all too expensive at this point. Like you can't. It's not like fun to be a gamer anymore. You can't just sit down and play a game. You need to have access to Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus or that's it. To one of those, I was like, say Dreamcast. I was like, no, you don't. There's no such thing.
You
But
do have a
you,
Dreamcast, don't you?
I do have a Dreamcast.
Of course you do. I just had to confirm that. I already knew it, but I just
Yeah, I still
moving
got a
on.
Dreamcast. It still works. But you need access to these like online libraries and online like clouds and all this stuff just to play a game normally. Right? It's like this is it's too expensive. It's like a
Yeah.
cash grab. It's a money grab that all these companies are doing. It's like this is when like capitalism gets a little out of hand. And I think it's
Yeah.
just all capitalism like rearing its ugly head. I'm not like against capitalism. I just think like at a certain point you gotta care about the consumer. So this price hike to me isn't good for the consumer. It's not worth it anymore. And I know it's a dollar, essentially less than a dollar a day, but that adds up, right? And oh, also I saw I saw people were like posting that they were buying they're just buying out all the Xbox Live and Xbox Game Pass cards now
Yeah.
before the price changes and just loading up 30 years of the service at this low price.
So
Yeah, so
I got so many different thoughts on it. But
sorry. I
continue
see.
your thoughts. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree with Lucid. Our homies are washed. They don't play video games like that. And then the
Yeah.
doggies. I'll read the doggies whole comment because he really typed. The problem with the pricing now is that it crosses the line of now I have to. to play to get value for my sub before it was I can afford to miss a month of gaming and be fine. And that's I agree, right?
Yeah.
Like I if what game was I playing? I'm trying to think. I forgot what game I was playing, but I did miss a month, and I was like, at this point, it's not even worth it. I'm just not gonna play anymore. Like it's fine. Or you gotta wait. I just gotta wait until the next season resets, which is another like 2 months or so. Like I forget how seasons work. It's just all this stuff is not worth it at a certain point. Or this is why I fell off Destiny too. And now we're starting to get into this is more than just Game Pass, right?
Yeah, it's the system as a whole.
Yeah, the system as a whole is like there's a problem. Like I stopped playing Destiny because stop charging me for the same game with like a new skin, and then like changing the light levels. Like I gotta grind again. I already did this, and I gotta do it again. And you charge me $40 to do it. Okay, I'll do it once. And you charge me another $40 again. You just did the same thing. And now if I'm like it's not worth it. So, but back to the Game Pass. Like yeah, it's not worth the upcharge. And for
But
it to be
these,
all because of Call of Duty,
mhm.
like
I think it was more than just Call of Duty, but Call of Duty was like the big one that made them go, "Oh, okay, we got to switch something up." Yeah, but with these subscription models, as a company, you have to find a price that allows you to gain a profit, but it also allows you to be so invisible that people don't feel the subtractions from their bank account every month.
yeah,
Because it's like $15 for the wide variety of games that Game Pass offers. It's like, oh, that's a deal. Now with 30, it's like, no, I'm keeping an eye on this shit now. Just like
mm-hmm.
Hitasen said, where like now I have to play in order to get the best bang for my buck. And now if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing actively on a regular basis, I'm just wasting money.
Why not make it a tiered system then? Right, even PlayStation Plus is essentially tiered.
Yeah.
Although I don't play the free games we get with PlayStation Plus, so I don't care. I just need the live capability so I can play Night Rain.
Hmm.
But why not make it a tiered system so like you can still get your $15 Game Pass, you still get access to a couple things. You know they'll give you Fortnite, right? You can have Apex Legends, and then everything else 30 for the Call of Duty, the all the big games. Why not do that instead? And
Because
plus
they
the
can get away with it.
microtransactions as well.
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
they're
okay,
doing this because they can get away with it. Remember,
okay.
we talked about that article where one of the game developers said the reason why we don't tailor our games changes to what is discussed on the internet because an overwhelming majority of our gamer base, our user base, doesn't have online discussions. They're not the ones complaining on Twitter, on Reddit, not the ones harassing our developers when we make a character's boobs too small or things like that. Like that is a very loud vocal minority. But an overwhelming majority of people just kind of go with the flow and either they enjoy it. If they have a complaint, they're just like, oh, well, this is just something I'll have to suffer for now. And the reason I say that is
Mm-hmm.
because, like, I think a lot of the people who are complaining online and with us in inclusion, we don't make up a majority of subscribers to Game Pass. We're the loud vocal minority, and they're focused more on the bigger picture, which consists of millions of people who are going to see this, go, oh, that's unfortunate, might complain a bit amongst themselves, but they're just going to keep it pushing and stay connected to it. Because, in my opinion, I do still think it maintains a value. It's fucked up. I don't like it at all, and I'm probably going to cancel my Game Pass because,
Mm-hmm.
like you, I don't really use it as much as I think I should. Well, I should have been doing this entire time. But like generally, whenever I really like a game, I like to purchase it because I like to support the developers.
Mm-hmm.
Like Claire Obscure Expedition 33 was on Game Pass, but I still purchased it because they were a small indie studio and they made what I think is one of the greatest RPGs of all time. But for most people, like spending $30 a month to get some of the newest games, it's again, I don't like it. I'm not going to support it, but that is a lot better than having to purchase 260 to 70 to probably even $80 games, especially with what the price tiers are going to be with upcoming titles. Like I think out no, actually, no, they reneged on Outer Worlds, but that was originally going to be $80 until people complained enough and caused enough of a hoorah to get them renege on it. But I don't think they're going to renege on this because it's people are still going to see this and be like, okay, this is worth whatever it is, $30 a month, whatever tiered system they might introduce. Because, like, if I look back to myself, like we're very fortunate in that, like, whenever games come out. back to back to back. If we want all of them, we can purchase them. Like for instance, this month alone, I got Hades 2 and Ghosts of Yote.
Hmm.
Combined, that's like $120 because I got the premium edition of Yote and Hades was 30. For most people, that's very, very costly. Some people can't afford that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for someone who is in a condition where they can't afford like to do that, $30 a month is a lot more doable. And it's fucked up because I think that's what Microsoft is depending on. The people who can't go out and be able to splurge on games the way we're fortunate enough to do if we should so choose. Your
So
thoughts?
apparently,
Uh,
apparently this only affects some people, some
what do
Xbox
you
Game
mean?
Pass users. So while you were talking, I was listening. Sorry, I was listening while you were talking. Let me first say that I was not ignoring you.
I know how you operate.
Yeah, I was curious. I was like, wait, so is this also going to increase the price of just Xbox Live in general? I know they're like rolled up together essentially. But I was just curious. So I went to check and then I found an article, like a Vice article actually, it was 9 hours ago. Apparently, the Game Pass price hike is only for people that cancel their subscriptions. So, or you let it run out. So if it's reoccurring, you're like essentially grandfathered in, and you get to keep that same Game Pass price. But if you cancel it, if you cancel it and then repurchase, then you have to pay the new price. But that they only sent that to users in Austria, Germany, Italy, India, and Korea.
That seems even more insidious.
Yeah,
Like you're like arrested, like handcuffed to the account, and if you cancel it, then you gotta. If you want to come back, you have to do go through not a massive price hike, but a sizable one.
yeah.
Uh,
It's confusing. It's like it's only certain regions. So what does that mean for our market? Right? It's just gonna go up when it goes up.
Chances are it's just gonna go up. Because
It's so weird.
so I like you. I believe in capitalism. I just believe
Yeah.
that a lot of the checks and balances that were meant to keep capitalism fair are now gone because we let the inmates run the asylum with lobbyists
Mm.
and all. They're literally making laws to make it benefit corporations over consumers. But this is where people have to stand up. And I say that very cynically because every time we've reported countless times on stories where Netflix will raise their price, Disney Plus will raise their price,
Hmm.
and everyone will complain and get into a big hoorah. And then we'll learn months later that the corporation had, I mean, record breaking profits on Netflix because even more subscribers signed up to watch the latest season of Stranger Things.
Hmm.
So if you really about that action, if you really believe that this is wrong, vote with your wallet. Don't just go on Twitter and complain because ultimately that does nothing. These corporations only see action through money. So you don't got to send developers death threats. You don't got to subtweet the official Xbox account on Instagram and Facebook and all these other things. Just simply go and cancel your account and type in when they ask why this exact reason. Price is too damn high. Makes no damn sense. But I don't think people are going to do that. They're too attached to their conveniences. And corporations know that because it happens repeatedly. Like, for instance, they've done a really good job with both Game Pass or Amazon Prime or any of the big like subscription services to where they've become such an integral part of people's lives that they know people can't get rid of them. Or like if you look at the bigger financial picture, that it would cost less to get rid of these subscription services. So it's like Amazon knows that people aren't going to give up 2 day shipping. So why not increase the price of Amazon Prime? Or why not put a bunch of advertisements in a subscription model that was once ad free whenever you watched an episode of The Boys or Fallout? So it's gonna really just fall to us. Like on one end, I understand the outrage, but on the other, it's like these corporations' sole objective is to appease shareholders and make as much money as possible, and they don't give a fuck about us. We are literally just statistics and profits or profit losses.
Yeah.
We're not people to them. So we need to start acting with the intention of voting with our dollar and really send a message.
Yeah, but this it's not gonna happen. So
I
it's not
know.
gonna
I just
happen.
live it up to my name, just rambling.
Yeah, you're just rambling. People, man, shut up. They gonna spend that 30.
Prime Day is coming. Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for those that are maybe you're like us. Maybe you just want to go out and say, I just want to buy the game now. Maybe I'll just play less games. You can still get the essential. I don't think the essential price is changing. As far as I can tell, it's still going to be what, $10 a month. You can get your year pass. Essential gives you Xbox Live. That's all you need. I think the Ultimate is the one. Was it the Pro and the Ultimate are both up? That's the one that's $30. That's what's changing.
What also sucks, it feels like Microsoft was the last good guy in the console war because they were giving us all these games on Game Pass for a reasonable price. And
Yeah,
you had Nintendo who out here bricking consoles and Sony who just actively embodies greed in every conceivable way. Like at this point,
yeah.
everybody should just go out, get a PC, and then rely on Steam.
Oh, yeah, also, I thought Xbox was trying to put Steam on their systems as well.
I mean, that's what was believed, and they might still be doing that.
So maybe this is
But
also to prepare for that. Like once you got Steam on your Xbox, you don't need. Would you need Xbox Live still to play Steam? To play games on Steam? Like you connect to the internet?
presumably, but I don't
At
know.
that
I'll have
point,
to look
like
into that.
yeah, at that point, I'm just use my computer. Why? Yeah, get a
Yeah.
computer. Why am I paying a subscription? Well, again, this is like the layman. They're just gonna go with the flow, like you said. I don't think you're wrong about
Hmm.
that. So they probably
Yeah,
will
the
just
average person is just gonna be like, "Oh, that sucks," and then
and
continue
then
to play.
do it. Yeah, but you can still get like your essentials going. If you don't care about the actual Game Pass portion, because what essential gives you what 50 games, then Pro or whatever it's called gives you like 150, then Ultimate gives you like a 400 or something ridiculous.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just different. I'm weird. I don't play that many games anyway. Like
you
I'm about to play
play
Night Rain. I'm about to play Ghost of
you,
Yotei.
you play
Uh,
3 console games at most a year, and the rest are just mobile
yeah,
games.
I bought Ghost of Yotei, played it once. First of all, that game looks amazing. That game looks amazing.
I was gonna get into that at the end of the
Yeah, we
episode,
can
but
talk about it later.
yeah, yeah.
But I say all that to say it looks amazing, and then I just went back to playing Night Rain because I just really like Night Rain right now. I'm trying to. They updated something. I'm trying to level up. I just been laser focused on that. So I just don't think about it.
Yeah.
These price
So
hikes.
I feel like this is also a direct response to. I remember I was reading an article where Costco stopped selling Xbox consoles.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
So Xbox console sales are down to the point where they're contemplating shifting more towards software than hardware, kind of like Sega did back in the day. And then, yeah, they're going like third party altogether. So
Uh-huh.
this could be them trying to cop the loss in some sort of way, but it's still pretty bad for consumers. Like I understand you got to try to make a profit somehow, but I don't think this is the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
I think a tiered system, kind of like what you mentioned, like give people the option. That's one of the best things you can do. Give people freedom of choice in some way,
I'm
where
saying,
it's
but
like, hey, what's
they
up?
have a tiered system, right? Either essential, pro, or ultimate. I don't know what the one in the middle is called. I should really look it
For
up.
a Game Pass?
Yeah, there's three levels to Game Pass.
Okay.
Um, essential, premium, and ultimate plans. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So it is a
But like,
tiered system.
what's the standard price?
So essential is the 9.99 a month. Uh, you get unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, for including for Riot Games, online console multiplayer. So that's Xbox Live essentially, and then you can earn up to $25 a year in like your Microsoft Store with rewards. Premium is that's $15 a month. Uh,
Okay.
gives you new Xbox published games within a year of launch. So I'm trying to think of. I don't know what new games Xbox is coming out with But
The Outer Worlds
so Outer
and the next
Worlds.
Call of Duty.
So let's say Outer Worlds comes out in March. Maybe you'll get it by December. Uh,
Just waiting for a sale. Like games drop in price very
yeah,
quickly
you
these
just wait
days.
for a sale. Unlimited cloud gaming with shorter wait times. So I don't. Oh, I don't cloud game. Okay, I get it. In-game benefits for Riot Games online, console multiplayer, and then 50 a year in Store Wars, and then Ultimate is the $30 a month. That's 400 plus games. You get 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox published games day one.
Okay. 75 published games a year. Are those like
Yeah,
Xbox exclusives or just games in general?
I was doing this Xbox exclusives. Like if Xbox is a publisher, so it's
Gotcha.
exclusive. Although Xbox is, I remember they were still planning to release games
Oh yeah, they're
on
third
other
party now.
systems.
So
Yeah,
like
so
Forza is coming to X. No, Forza's already on PlayStation.
right. So
No.
while you can get Forza day one for free if you have um, Game Pass Ultimate. Uh, Also, Ubisoft Plus Classics and EA Play included with Fortnite Crew coming in November. I don't know what Fortnite Crew is. And
Hmm.
then same things the other ones get you plus $100 in store Microsoft Store rewards. So it is
Yeah.
tiered, and then you get different benefits per tier. Uh, yeah, I for me I just stick with essential because I just want give me the online play. I'll give me a year of Xbox Live and call it a day. Any game I want to play, I'm gonna just buy. It's not beneficial for me. I don't really know who plays that many games that doesn't have a
People do.
PC.
A lot of people do.
Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know. Everyone I know got a PC, so maybe that's what it is.
I
Everyone
mean,
I know that.
PCs are pretty expensive. So at least like a quality one.
Now, if you get a Shinbo to build it, it's nice and cheap.
What's interesting is that before Xbox acquired Microsoft acquired Activision, the FTC filed a suit to stop pretty much this very thing from happening because they believe that their anti-consumer practices, their egregious pricing would have a detrimental effect on the gaming industry. And during that entire situation where they believe that they were citing some example where if they were to acquire Call of Duty, they would make it so it would be free on Game Pass. And that would be unfair to Sony and other competitors. And they
Hmm.
swore up and down that would never happen. And literally during that exact case, as it was going down, they did exactly what the FTC accused them of and made it free on Game Pass. But for every action, there's equal and opposite reactions where it's like,
Hmm.
yes, they thought they were gonna, they probably had more users on Xbox, but Sony definitely reaped the rewards of having what was it 86% more purchases for Call of Duty on their console.
Hmm.
So I guess that's the free market at work for you. But I yeah, I think where do you see Xbox going from here? Because like a lot of what's being presented looks pretty grim for them. Like if this is indeed the end of Xbox, where they're not going to make any more consoles, they're going to go third party. I think this will be the final nail in the coffin where people are just like, nah, fuck that.
I think the cloud gaming exclusively route, like everything you have to stream route.
Yeah,
I think that's the future. Um, I think they want to start that and be the front runner for that. I would hope that that doesn't really come to fruition, but if you're the publisher, you own Activision and all these things, you just don't. You only release like games to the cloud. You know,
yeah,
never tangible games. Uh, or the only tangible games you'd have to get it on another system. You have to go to PlayStation, and then maybe like with brand identity in the same way that people that use iPhone only use iPhone, right? So if you use
yeah.
an Xbox for your games, you only use the Xbox for your games, and only use the
Hmm.
Xbox products for your games or Microsoft products for your games. So whatever they do
Yeah,
next, you're gonna get, and now you're like cloud gaming exclusively in the
yeah.
future. That's what I see happening.
My last thought is that this is only the beginning of these prices because you know how the industry works, where it's like
Mm.
one person steps out, does something dramatic with pricing or content or anything along those lines. They take all the bullets. The public riles up, gets angry at them, and then the other corporations are just watching along and saying, "Okay, let's see how they handle that. What did they do wrong? What did they do right?" And then we follow up with our own price hike. So
Mm.
don't be surprised if Sony comes and follows right along behind Xbox after seeing that, oh, okay, maybe the big controversy around Xbox's price hike didn't result in millions of subscribers being lost. Maybe they gained subscribers somehow. So Sony, who always wants more and more money, ever
Mm.
greedy when it comes to everything in gaming, especially now that they pretty much are going unchecked, they have no real competitor anymore. Their biggest competitor was Xbox because Nintendo is its own niche. No one puts Nintendo up against PlayStation. But now that Sony pretty much will be running the show going forward, you can absolutely expect them to probably hike their prices up to $40 a month.
Well,
Like their game catalog for their PlayStation Now, what is it, whatever it's called, isn't as robust
yeah, I
as
never. They didn't put Parappa the Rapper on it. So, but I don't care about none of that. Where's Parappa the Rapper? Like,
I think Parappa Rapper's not on there. I could have swore it was.
last I checked, it wasn't. So I'll turn on my PlayStation after this, and I'll let you know
Gotta believe.
if I see
Um,
Parappa the Rapper on it. Matter of fact, I don't even know how to get to their like gaming catalog. That's how
oh,
little I use that joint. I don't care about none of that.
you just go to the main menu and go all the way to the left.
Nah, I don't go past Night Rain. I don't know the name. Go one. Let's start.
I know what I came here for.
All right, when I and that two Yote. Let's start.
But yeah, that gaming catalog isn't as robust as Game Pass, but
Yeah,
you can tell that they're going to make a move at some point.
it should be. This is
And
this is Tetris game that I really want to play again. That I played as a
mhm,
kid. It's like Tetris Puzzle or something like that. That
yeah,
game was so fire. If they put that on, I think Sony doesn't know what they have. Like they don't know that they
they
have these
don't.
gems just sitting there. So they don't put it out.
People have been begging them to make a remake of Bloodborne for the last decade now. And what did they give us? A remake of Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yeah, I don't.
a
They
game
don't
that came out
really
like five
know.
years ago.
They don't know what they have.
No,
This is
they,
in
they,
the same way we talk about this for Sony Animation.
I'm about to say the same thing.
They don't know what they have. Like Sony just be sitting on gold and they don't realize it.
Yeah,
I don't know who's running Sony. Somebody got to go
I don't
talk to
like.
them, man.
So it's like very often when these things happen, we're quick to say that these companies are stupid. But the truth is they're not. They have analytics and numbers that we don't have access to. And for some reason, these numbers are telling them that these decisions they're making are profitable in some way. So while, yes, making, actually, I can't even say that making a live action like Spider-Man villain verse was not profitable because like it is in its own way. They're not doing that because they want to put out quality films. They just know that every 2 years they have to put out a Spider-Man film to keep the rights to Spider-Man. So that's the purpose that they're serving
They would
with
say
that.
that it's we need something good. This my point. Like, give us something
They don't give
good,
a, they don't give a fuck about good. They just want
right?
to keep
So
the rights to Spider-Man.
you'll make them. Well, not just that. I'm saying you'll make the money regardless of what you like. Regardless of
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn probably made some money. It's not like they
Yeah.
lost anything when they did it.
You know what
What's
I think
the
of?
thing that lost money? The what's that joint
Um,
called? It came out and then immediately they were like, all right, never mind. Let's get rid of that.
Madam Web.
No. I'm talking about games. The song is what game was that?
Concord.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be big. They even had the anthology series. It was like
Yeah, they
one
said
of
it
the
was
episodes was
gonna be like
Concord,
yeah, they said it
and,
was gonna be like the Star Wars of multiplayer games.
and as soon as it came out, I was like, nah, never mind. Pulled it right back. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's like I think that was a big misfire. But I don't know what the hell they see in their own data that makes them say, you know what, we need another remake of The Last of Us Part One. Like over and over and over again. Like you have so many quality games you could remake that people will go absolutely berserk for. Like if you literally could have an PlayStation showcase.
Hmm.
What are those showcases called? PlayStation
I
what
don't know because I don't watch them.
whatever they're called.
I
I'm
watch exactly what I need from it, which is whatever from
I
software is doing.
I unfortunately watch them on the way to the gym because it occupies time. But
Mm.
you literally could have one just dedicated to Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne 2, and all of a sudden, like everyone would forget about all the egregious consumer practices you've been partaking in for the last several years.
Mm.
But they just don't make good decisions. They sell off K-pop Demon Hunters. They give us remakes of
That's
games
so
that came out
crazy.
3 years ago. Like, I don't know.
They, I don't. I
But
still don't understand how you have a K-pop cartoon with the Spider-Man Spider Verse animation, and you don't. It doesn't register to you like, yo, this is going to be a mega hit. Let's license it all.
because
Like
because
this,
I
that's
IP rules
so
everything.
crazy to me.
And
Still,
K-pop
like
Demon Hunters wasn't an established IP up until it became a massive success
it
for
doesn't need.
Netflix.
No, I'm saying you gotta if you had the IP, right? IP is
Yes.
everything. Here's a great IP. Use it, and like they don't know. It's like, sorry, this last thing, and then we'll close it out.
We had a
But
last thought like 10
yeah,
minutes ago.
I remember watch the Kanye documentaries on Netflix. Everybody hates Kanye, but that documentary is interesting. But I remember he in the documentary he was trying to shop All Falls Down, right? He was or one of his songs, one of his like mega hits, and he was walking around Def Jam studio or whatever, or the Def Jam offices, whatever building it is, just playing the song for people so they listen to it, and nobody was paying him any mind. Like, nah, that's not it. I think at some point, because and this is not like they say hindsight's 2020, but this is not hindsight. Like to me, you hear this, you should recognize it. Oh, this is amazing. You got to do it. Then I feel the same way about like Sony, right? They'll have like you have this thing. This is amazing. You need to run with it, and like there's no one in power there to be like, yeah, let's do it. Or even like this, I could do this all day with songs like the Pony beat. When Timberlake made it, he thought it was trash. He's about to throw it away. Genuine came in the room, was like, hold on now, let me get that. Took that off of him. He said, nah, this is it. Took it to Static Major. Static Major heard it. I got you. I think it was Static Major wrote the lyrics. Uh, and then boom, they put out Pony, mega hit, smash. The song's out of here, right? Because it just takes like somebody has to know and then have the power to do something. And I just don't think anyone at Sony like really knows what they have a lot of times. And I know we
That's
started
where,
this with Game Pass, and shift over to Sony, but whatever. It's all gaming.
yeah, that's where just a very discerning eye and ear come in handy. Just quality control, like being able to recognize gold when you have it. But IP rules everything, and Hollywood is in a place where they're terrified of taking risks because even some of
Yeah,
their
that's the
biggest
issue.
IPs have crumbled. So it's like Fantastic Four didn't even make money like that. So
That's Marvel's
just
fault.
even with established IPs, it's like things are failing.
Because
So
you got to do whatever you do, it has to be good. You can't just
yeah,
throw a popular IP at the wall and hope it sticks. Whether it's gaming, film, television, uh, I don't know, merchandise, like whatever you're doing, it has to be good.
yeah.
And I think at some points you need somebody that recognizes like this is good. But
I
yeah,
just
okay.
I see a ripple effect over the industry. So Xbox Game Pass today, PlayStation Now or whatever it's called tomorrow, and then Nintendo's behind both of them, just rubbing their hands together. Probably going to commit like a human rights violation at some point. Yeah. What you watching?
Uh, for me, I am watching. I just finished 2B Hero X. If you got Crunchyroll, check it out. That animation is fantastic. That story is really, really good. Like usually, I hate story like these type of stories, um, but it was like really, really good. It's like heroes get their powers based on the trust level that they have, and trust is like basically your amount of fans in the world. And there's a whole backstory. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and there's like the main hero, the top hero's ex, and I'm sure people have seen the clip of him snapping and like fighting a bunch of people. He's a beast. that series is amazing. The animation is so good, and the way they do it is like the present is like the CG, cell shading animation, and anytime they go back to the past, the animation changes to like a cartoon type animation. It's really good. I love it. I really love it. And then outside of that, it's Peacemaker, Gen V, showing USA called The Rainmaker. It's like a lore show. I really like it. I like Suits when it was good, so really enjoying that. And then of course these films that we were talking about that I gotta go check out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on
Oh, and
Peacemaker as well.
Kaiju no Raid. Sorry, Kaiju no Raid as well. My bad. Go ahead.
Gotcha. I'm gonna check out To Be Hero X. I think I'm gonna cancel my Disney Plus subscription tonight, and then
What? No,
follow it up with.
Percy.
But that's 1 week. I'll buy it for Percy. The one weekend I decide to binge it with my son. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a Crunchyroll subscription and check out 2B Hero X tonight. Aside from that, I've been watching Peacemaker. The season finale for season 2 is this Thursday. According to James Gunn, it's one of the most favorite things he's ever done. So I'm expecting some pretty big reveals. We're finally gonna learn who the big bad of the next Superman slash Lex Luthor film is gonna be.
Oh, that's
I,
gonna be in the show. Peacemaker.
yeah, yeah, we're gonna learn that.
Ooh.
I have a very obvious suspicion of who it's gonna be, and I think you do as well. Because there's only one person who would force Lex Luthor to team up with Superman.
But he's gonna be a Peacemaker.
I think, I think he made the device in Peacemaker.
Say man,
Yeah,
I was playing. I
and
ain't-
I think that's gonna be the big reveal in this upcoming episode. Aside from that, I've only been playing Ghost of Yote. I've been playing Hades too as well, but I've been mainlining Ghost of Yote because that game is absolutely beautiful. It is a painting in motion. Like there are so many moments where I'm just like riding on a horse and just looking around like I'm a sightseer. Like it is just incredibly well
yeah, that
done.
game looks amazing.
They everything you enjoyed about the combat from the first game, they've improved upon it.
Hmm.
The story is a revenge story. If you've seen one revenge story, you've seen all the
Yeah,
revenge stories, especially when it comes to Sony revenge stories. It's
brand
just
new
the
revenge
cycle.
story.
Yeah, it's the cycle of violence, life and death. We if you played God of War or The Last of Us, you've been here before.
Man, I spent so much time trying to throw another sword. I was like, "How you throw this sword? He was just
I did
throwing
the
swords
same
at
shit.
people." It's like, oh, we can throw
just got
swords now.
just got stuck walking around with it while people hit you.
Yeah,
Um,
that game's amazing.
yeah, I think I like it more than the first.
That's good though. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Aside from that, that's pretty much what it is. Can't think of anything major coming out in the next few weeks. I know the Outer Worlds comes out, I think in November, and I love the first one, so I'm excited for the second.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hitasin, Hitagi, definitely go play Ghost of Yote. I'm not about to
Yeah.
play it. I'm about to play Night Rain again because I really want to level this thing up. I just really love Night Rain, but Ghost of Yote is amazing. I saw like a little meme type video joint of I gotta find it. I'll send it to you.
Gotcha.
It's like the Yote 6 while I'm busy doing side quests. And it's
Yeah.
just a bunch of dudes dancing. It's just very funny to me. I'll send it to you.
Also, if you're playing Yote, I would suggest you guys go into the options and check out the various different visual modes they have, like Kurosawa mode. They have a bunch of others, and some of them add like extra blood and gore, extra visual effects. I've seen a few of them. They all look amazing. So find one that
Yeah.
suits your particular aesthetic.
And put that game on lethal. Stop playing. Don't be soft.
Get hit twice and dead.
Joe blew me because I was like, why can't I perfect parry this? I know my time is right. So yeah, I gotta unlock it again. I forgot.
Yeah,
You
but I
can't shout
highly
out
recommend it.
to our boy Peemers. You can't just pay somebody to give you the stuff. You gotta do it. Get it
Can't wait till
in.
they release the multiplayer mode. I'm gonna hop on that with you and Smooth Carlito.
Yeah, finally. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
But all right. We were supposed to keep it hour. We just rambling.
We keep trying, but one of these days we might succeed.
Yeah. Right. Thanks for joining us. Until next time. But you can check us out on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hmm.
Eventually, we will figure out our social medias.
Yeah,
Oh,
watch
look
us
at
on
it.
all the old head apps.
Look, you say Ghost of Yote, Smooth Carlito pop up in here. Already. As soon as he got home, he said, "No, I'm on that game."
That's like his
Yeah.
Winter Soldier activation word.
I might check out Watanabe mode. I didn't change the mode. I didn't like the black and white one. I never like that. It's cool, but like I need to see the color.
Yeah, the colors are too beautiful in that game not to
Yeah.
appreciate them.
But yeah, check us out in all those places I said. And yeah, until next week, we'll be back with a new story and all that.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
Peace.